As usual, we'll start easy and we'll get harder as we go. This is a setup for a ledge clip and it'll require no items. It's pretty easy. Roll into this corner here and press C up at the end of your roll. Press C up again to cancel and enter C up once more. The roll into C up you started with will help you line up the pillar here with the R at the top here, and this beautiful line in between. Let your camera rest into place and you'll have the perfect setup. Now just perform a backflip, climb back up, hold Z after climbing, side hop left, and continue holding Z. Press A to side roll. Do not hold any direction when doing this. If you do it right, you'll find yourself ledge clipping. Link's hand will be visible, but he'll mostly be inside of the texture. Just press A to drop. The most important thing for you to know now is not to move into the staircase at all. You'll have to start over if you do. You're aiming to jump through the opening here. I usually do a rolling jump, but a good momentum jump will do the job. Just try and keep it mostly straight, and hold forward. The map might help. C up might also help if you need it. If you enjoy hearing Link scream, you'll love this one. You'll need a hammer and hovers for this. Start by centering yourself with the hammer chest, regardless of the size. You should already be in position if you just open the chest. A big chest works exactly the same way, just to be clear, just stick to the middle of it. Z target and side hop left 3 times. Backwalk and then press A to drop. While falling, you can press and hold Z target to get your angle in early, or you can wait until you land. Pull out your hammer and swing horizontally. If you don't know how, just do a directional input at the same time as you swing, in this case, either left or right. You will not turn if you do this correctly. It works the same as sword actions. If you're new to hammer recoil, or hammer sliding as I like to call it, you need to put hover boots on when you are on this frame. Pause buffering will help you accomplish this. Take all the time you need to reach this frame, but it does need to be this frame. When you do reach this frame, put on your hovers and hold right on your analog stick until Link begins to scream. Once you begin to hear him scream, jump slash and hold up. I did this on the earliest frame, but you have like 80 frames of forgiveness to jump slash within, so don't worry if you're a little late. In fact, being a little late is more consistent. For water and spirit, we'll be using the same method. All you need to know how to do is set up a bomb hover. You don't need to bomb hover up. You just need the initial setup. Navi always appears on locked boss doors, so you can get ISG pretty easily here. This setup is not precise, but for the sake of education, start by lining yourself up with the frame here. Personally, I like to turn myself around and shield drop my bombs facing away from the door so that I can hold Z target and position myself knowing I'll still be parallel to the door when I finish my initial setup. Now the cool part, drop a bomb normally, do not shield drop it. Pause buffer until you reach the big red bomb frame. This is the last frame before the bomb explodes. Now let go of everything. You're going to press start, and during the transition lag between menu and game, you're going to press B once. After tapping B once, just wait. Very rarely, and depending on your position, this frame can work, but don't aim for it. You can get it as far to the side as here as well. Again, not recommended, but if you end up here, just know you're still safe. Spirit works the same way, but instead of doing it from the frame, just set it up from the corner of the door. I like to try and center myself a bit, but again, this isn't precise at all. While I am pause buffering on exact frames, you can take your time to find those frames with earlier buffers. Shadow is the hardest boss key to skip, but I've gone out of my way to find the easiest possible method for you all today. I'd strongly recommend plenty of practice to nail this one down. Nevertheless, let's get into it. I'll hold your hand. Turn right and backwalk off the ledge to straighten out. Z-target and side hop left until you're snug against the wall. Pull out a chew. Pause buffer on the third blue frame of the chew. You want the darkest frame. When you have the frame, unpause and hold backwalk to drop the chew, and climb back up as soon as you can. Hold left while you climb so you begin to move left after climbing. Begin to pause buffer steps taken toward the wall. If you see this frame here where Link's boots are just about to separate, you found the frame to turn on. This is the frame you'll start holding down left on your analog stick and buffer one frame. You'll notice I'm holding Z the entire time. That's not necessary, it's just a habit. If you're successful, your next step is to continue holding down left and perform a roll. Continue pause buffering, but let go of all buttons when you begin to roll so you can find and be ready for the final frame. When Link's arm is out like this indicates the final frame. On this frame, you need to press and hold Z. And that wraps up all 5 temple boss key skips. Thanks for watching, and I hope this was simplified enough for most of y'all to get. Subscribe if you're interested in more content like this, and hit me up in the Discord if you got any questions. Chows!